We're at the Pramadasa International Cricket Stadium in Colombo for qualifier number 1. It's the top of the table, Jaffna Kings taking on the Galle Gallants. Every game from here on in is virtually a must-win. Yes, the loser of this particular game will get another shot at the title, but the winner of this, the winner of the Jaffna Kings versus the Galle Gallants, goes straight through to the final, and the loser will play against the winner of the eliminator, which is played later tonight, to get our second finalist. Beautiful day here in Colombo in the commercial. Roshan, what about the Galle Gallants?
Oh, yes, Jerry.
Now, interestingly enough, is that this is the venue with the lowest run rate over all the venues that have been.
It's a really good change.
That's out the ground, gone. Just a little flick of the wrists from Avishka Fernando.
Pace on that time and good timing as well. Just trusting the pitch and also trusting the pace of the pitch. There was a fielder, don't forget. Just a hint of missed time would have gone down the throat, but not to be. It was so well done. Beautifully executed.
He's a strong man, Avishka Fernando, but that was... Comes around the wicket, and that is beautifully executed through mid-wicket for 4. A boundary to end the over. 2 gone, 16 without. Goes straight. Got enough, yes, sirree, he does.
Great approach. This is exactly what you want. And Kamil Mishara, I think, has done tremendously well. Has all the confidence open for Sri Lanka, and now just look at how well he's batting. Trusting himself. Nothing in the surface for the bowler, spare a thought. Just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, bowling at a very difficult time.
Done well. Well, sneak through for a single. Well, Mishara is such a dangerous player, and he's arguably been the best inside the power play.
Express themselves. Here you go. Oh, misfield. Resulted in a boundary. Thomas Roger was the fielder. Can do better than that.
Surely he can, because if your thoughts go back to Galle, remember that outstanding catch Thomas Rogers took in the deep. Or maybe Amir, he's just good at taking catches, but nothing if it hits the ground.
Stop it, Russell.
That's what we're used to, and it's slowing down with spin. Oh yes, he stripped that over. For a moment I thought mid-on would have gulped that. He's got enough, Avishka.
Yeah, they didn't try to overhit the ball, just relied on the timing and got enough elevation to clear the fielder. This should give Avishka a lot of confidence.
Grass on it. Oh, they just chipped that again. This time a fielder underneath it. Sahan Arachige hangs on to that. Avishka Fernando, he got himself into a mess trying to play that.
Yeah, and it was a very well directed short pitch delivery from the left armour. Bent his back on that occasion. Got the ball to rear off the surface, and there was no footwork. Just tried to whip the ball off the front foot. Wasn't in control, but the fielder was. First blood drawn, and the danger man has been removed by one of the quickest bowler on display in this LPL. He goes for 19, 35 for 1.
Last game he scored 95, but of course he's gone away for... That's an effective edge. You take it, whatever way they come. 14 of the Akif over, 40 for 1. And probably another 5, 190 plus.
Yeah, no footwork, saw the length and went after it. It seems like he was swatting a fly. But the result was quite good.
Two in the mix to win 2 tickets. Nicely done. Khawaja Nafay. Look at the bat from down to up. Intentionally played.
He's taken off. Khawaja Nafay. Excellent improvisation on that occasion. spotted the length, moved outside the line of that delivery to be able to hit the ball aerial and into the gap. And went all the way. And all that. But got a big break. And how about that one? Once again, not afraid to hit the ball on the up. On a sluggish pitch. That brings 50 on the board. That's a good start.
This is a shot of pure class. Look at how still he is. Look at how straight that bat is. He's moved into the ball, but his position is what you want to achieve. He knew he was hitting the top of the bowler's head. That's exactly what he did. The last ball of the power play. Preserving a tree, that's happening because Pure TV and their green initiative. Well, they'll have to preserve another. That's gone all the way. Green Guardian Award. That's not relevant here. We'll come back to that. 58 for 1. That dip. Oh dear, oh dear. It's gone all the way. You cannot afford that.
Overran. Nawaz on that occasion is a much better fielder than that. But in a qualifier, you have to bring your A game. You cannot afford these mistakes. That was rudimentary. Yes, there was a bit of spin on the ball, but still.
This should run away for 4. Bounces hard. It gives up the chase. So they make full use of that free hit to boundary to end the 8th. 73 for 1. It's the final ball of the previous over. Free hit.
Going away from the right-hander, just needed to be able to throw his hands at it. Did that really well. Using the width to his advantage, spins away to the boundary for 4.
And he predicted Mishara, and Mishara responds with a biggie.
It's a biggie. Down on one knee and gets it right out of the middle. This is going to sail away for 6. Pressure on Columbage early in the over.
This time it's the right-handed Nafay that goes big. Same shot, just the right-hander.
Struggling a little bit, Columbage. They have taken the charge to him, and this is going to be the second maximum in the over. Again, it's that length. The length needs to be pulled back a little bit, because right now it's too easy to be able to get onto that front foot and put it away. Might be one of the biggest 6s we've seen so far here.
This is for Afghanistan. Oh, this might be a boundary and interrupt the story. How rude. Great shot.
Going to bring up the 100 as well. 101 up on the cards for Jaffna. Speaking of length, this time just a little marginally short, but this is really well played. He's backed away. He's created the room to be able to play this to the offside. Deep in his crease as well to get that additional bit of length.
Work for long on. Work for long on. Too much. Picked his spot brilliantly.
Placement, and it's been clubbed as well. He's been effective this time though, getting the length. Just a bit too short and was able to get onto that back foot, get it as straight as he could as well. Mishara, he's placed this really well.
Oh no, I thought long on and so did he. But this man is in some sort of form. It's taken him to 48. He's dealing in big ones.
Overcorrection. A little too short from Nawaz, the ball before. This time it's overpitched. And that's beautifully played down the ground. 10 runs coming off the 2 deliveries. Got to be a bit more accurate with your length than that.
Goes again, this was in the slot, and that is 50. Brilliant innings.
Brilliant indeed. And it's been celebrated by his teammates as well. Just 31 deliveries to get over his 50. And the sound of that shot, you know it's come out of the middle. It's cracked right out of the middle. Again, missing the length and too easy to be able to get under it. This one sailed away for 6. 4 fours, 4 sixes in this innings from Mishara. And he's done really well up at the top for his side, Jaffna. They continue to have strong starts, Jaffna, thanks to performances like this. Appreciated by the captain as well.
Right arm off spin wrong. Had it for so long. In the gap. And a big dive by the fielder at third, long off, beg your pardon. That looks like Dinda Kalupana. Not good enough to save it.
He gets it. Great option. Well executed. It goes all the way. Easy. Preserving trees, every boundary. They'll be preserving a tree, and it's a 100-run partnership. Fantastic performance.
Now, though it was a slower delivery, Kamil Mishara somehow found power, and this went all the way. That's proper timing for you. Good option taken with the fine leg in the circle, using the pace. Usually with Akif's the better.
Got again, he was waiting. He was waiting for that and puts it into the stand. Anguish, they've dropped 100,000 in the crowd.
A gentleman in the pink t-shirt, he had it covered. Anticipating the short delivery. Lovely hit. No, the white t-shirt, not the pink. That's a sit, got to be said, Russell.
Oh yes, it reminds me of a dolly in the crowd, and on that day it was a pink t-shirt as he chips it over mid-off. 1 bounce for 4. What a shot. 20 off the over.
Yeah. The middle stump, and he does. And Kamil Mishara, he's been creaming those out of the park, and yet again into the stand it goes.
This is his highest score in T20s. Look, that's a fabulous shot, but I just can't understand what these blokes were doing. There was another 100,000 for grabs. Kamil Mishara is peppering the crowd. Don't you want it? Seriously? Dive! Show. It's been the Nafay show. Goes again. That'll be 4.
It almost feels like Kamil Mishara knows what's going to be delivered by Sachin Kolumbage. The line outside the yaw stump and a sit in the circle behind square. The length is perfect to go up and over. Dealing in 4s and 6s, and the big difference I've seen from Sachin Kolumbage from Dambulla as well as Kande, he's bowling much quicker today.
Giving yourself a chance. His first 20 balls, his strike rate was 115. Just the 23 runs. But from there on, striking at 260. Give yourself a chance. And then the innings flies away like Fitzer.
And going back to worse for Sachin Kolumbage. And Kamil Mishara certainly have taken a liking towards the leg spinner. Leg spinner quicker, not middle of the back, but found the gap perfectly.
Now the way they've approached it puts Dasun Shanak out of his plans as well. Top edge, safe. Very safe. The power blast coming in. Akif has 1 over. They forced Akif to come in for an over because of the way they were batting. Ishan Malinga has 2. So now even for the death overs, Shanaka has a problem.
And make it 21 in 5 deliveries. Yet again, a very good option. Masoon Shanaka just can't cover the cow point area.
Leg side-ish, but has he run himself out? He's walking away. He's given it up. So they've got the breakthrough, I feel. We'll of course have to wait for the decision. Nafay reckons he's short. Sam Harper hits the stumps.
TV umpire to director, review for LBW, on-field decision is not out. We check the field, it's a fair delivery. Start with front on please. Ball passes close to the bat. Can I have the ultra edge, please? Ball forward. Can you freeze when the ball is next to the bat? Yeah. Clear spike on the ultra edge and the ball is next to the bat. Decision for the LBW is not out. Director, we need to look at the umpire review for run out. Give me the side on angle, please. Yeah, decision for the run out is out.
They've got the breakthrough they need. Khawaja Nafay, he's run out. But the bowling team, the Galle Gallants, took the review against the LBW. That came back not out because of that. Who's on 97. Oh yeah, gets it through. That's 100. Times it to perfection. What a knock. Kamil Mishara. He's peppered the boundary and over it as well. The only chances he gave were those in the crowd. They opted to drop it as well. Brilliant. Kamil Mishara's first.
Charita Lanka, not too sure whether the ball carried or not, but it burst through the palms. That's for sure. Bowled a York at 141.8 by Ishan Malinga. Used the pace to advantage. Opened the face of the bat, Kamil. Hope that they would have gone through the vice captain of the Galle Gallants, and certainly did. An elated Jaffna Kings dugout. Very well done, Kamil Mishara.
Big enough. 6.
He's a dynamite, isn't he? Towhid Hridoy. He's the one also batted very well throughout this LPL. He has brought that strength in the middle order.
Slow bouncer. And he's going to get runs. And he'll get 4 of them. Shanaka bowling into the pitch. And Hridoy was on top of his game.
That was educated edge. The moment he saw that slow delivery, the intention was to hit the ball over the head of the wicketkeeper, and he was successful. Towhid Hridoy. Pressure is ramping up for sure. In a big way.
I think we're in for a good game. I say that.
Oh. Was in the air, but in the gap. Another bounce.
Slow ball, hit hard, and 6. Towhid Hridoy. He is a pocket dynamo. Magnificent batting.
That was a rocket from Dynamo. More bend in his stance. The reason? He was trying to spot the line and the length early to be able to play his strokes, and got that delivery in the radar.
Again, beautiful. What an acquisition is this man. He has been a fantastic addition to this Jaffna Kings team.
Amazing stroke, amazing. He was slightly off balance, but was still able to execute stroke of highest quality. A May flick, and it kept going. Thoroughly enjoyed by the captain. He's turning it on.
Amir, I think Anaka. Expect drama, and that's what you get. 6 of the first ball. It's the highest score in the tournament so far, and what a response after being asked to bat first.
He knows where the gaps are, and every time he has improvised, he's managed to hit the ball into the gap. In no time. I'm just trying to match the ambience which you have created, Roshan.
A very special ambience, and that's because of the Louis Ceylon clothing. Outstanding. It combines tradition with down the ground, and 6. This man is a special player, I'll tell you. Towhid Hridoy is a superstar hailing from Bangladesh, and he's showing us why.
Yeah, executing those strokes elegantly. Just pulling his weight back to be able to hit the ball in the air. To mat the opposition out of the game here, Jaffna Kings.
Again, strong wrists, he'll get a boundary, and that is his half century. What an innings of just 20 deliveries. And what an innings, just toying with the bowling and picking his spots.
If I'm not wrong, this is the fastest half century in this LPL. Prior to that, it was 21 deliveries scored by Udara. That was in Talakale Kandy when he went on to score that 100.
Tell you what, they've complemented each other. Mishara started off well, and now he's allowed Hridoy to express himself. And that partnership of 65 of 29 is completely dented the Galle Gallants. The last ball of the innings. Hridoy on strike. What will he get here? And he gets 4. That's a great way to finish. 22 runs in the over. And Jaffna Kings have recorded the highest ever score in the LPL history. In Colombo, that is. Just look at how well they have constructed it. 35 looks is the smallest, but Mishara and Nafay 138, and then look at the finish, 69 of 30 balls, and a formidable 242 for 2 for Jaffna Kings.
And the bowlers, they would like to forget about this as quickly as possible.
Today, when you're chasing a target like this, you need to make sure that your openers get off to a flyer. Mohammad Shiraz is going to start things off with the ball. 30 wickets under his belt. To show the amount of movement they're getting, they want to utilize that angle as well. And if Rogers is watching, he needs to be careful. That's a big shout, and that's the finger gone up, and that's the first wicket. You could sense that wicket coming. It was set up for it, and Rogers has fallen right into that trap.
Well, what choice does he have when you're chasing 243? They're playing with him, but this is so good. The captain sets a feel to what's happening, and the bowler sticks to it. He sticks to the plan. Chirag picking up those early wickets. He had to do something different. It doesn't pay off for Rogers. Well, they've lost a wicket. In trouble. Rogers gone. Gets it over. Little drop kick for 4. Lanka off the mark. The Gallants up 5 for 1.
Continues to build.
Oh, that just sat up. He slapped it for 4. Preserving trees. That's what Pure TV will do with every 4 and 6 that's hit.
This is well played. He's done really well here, Sam Harper. It is a short delivery, that angle continuing to go away from him, but he's done well to stay in line with it. Held his shape in the gap.
Strong square of the wicket. 4 more. Chirag was never catching that. Probably could have got the body behind it and stopped the boundary.
Just holding the top of his forearm as well to their advantage to pick up the wicket.
Oh, that's a wide one. It's just running away all of a sudden. Keeping praises on Dilshan Madhushankar. Dot ball percentages we said, swing we said, rhythm we said.
Well, they take them however they come. This time missing the mark by quite a bit. Down leg. Field not set up for that sort of delivery.
Oh, look at that. Catch it is the cry. They put it down. I'm more interested in the 100,000, but let's come back to that shot. What a crack that was.
Oh, that was an absolute bullet. Lanka right out of the middle, and this is turning out to be a massive over. Slot City, that does really well right in the middle of that bat, and it's sailed.
Here's another. Oh, doesn't go all the way, just tease them, but Sam Harper, Charit Lanka, they're not gonna die wandering.
This is good. This is really good from Sam Harper. Look at how deep he gets in that crease, goes inside the line of the ball as well to be able to access the leg side. And he's done really well to put this away for 6. As a bowler now, you're thinking, okay, what sort of adjustment?
Picks it up. This is going deeper. Look at them. Everyone trying to get to it. Sam Harper, you know, he's measuring those shots. Not giving the fielders, nor the fielders in the crowd a chance.
Misses his line, misses his length. Went a little too straight this time, and that length was just too short. And especially when you've got a batter that deep in the crease, it's very easy again to access that leg side. Sam Harper now, twice he's put it away into the leg side for 6.
On the offside, which way does Harper go? Leg side again, but he chips mid on, quick outfield. Tips away.
Expensive, this over. Very, very expensive as the runs continue to pile. 16 off of it so far as well. A little bit fuller, 2 straight. Easy pickings when it's on the pads there. And this time.
Oh, lovely shot. It's 6. He took his chance there. Lanka went across. No one in the deep there.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's Shakib or not, because the boundaries here are continuing to flow. Does well. Swept into the leg side, gets it over the fielder as well. 61 meters.
That a weight. He's got that. That's 4. Really good from Sam Harper.
Excellent. Great footwork this. 50-run partnership comes up as well with that. Down the track to the pitch of the ball, and does really well to be able to get it over the infield. And it's the time.
Going along nicely. Gallants. That's 4. Make it 17.
Dasun Shah and Mohammad Nawaz Last ball of the previous over. With the arm, slightly short, and Sam Harper, the way he's been batting right throughout the tournament, that was just meat and a drink. Found the gap perfectly. When it comes to the reply, just what the doctor ordered. With the Galle Gallants and certainly the head coach Pubuddasa Nayaka.
Lovely. Using the pace that Matthew provides.
Intelligence by Sam Harper. Short third man was quite square. That was bowled at 105 clicks by Trevin Matthew. Used the pace to good advantage. That came from the middle of the bat, not even the edge, close to the edge. That's a proper example of using the pace. Gallants are well led by Dasun Chanaka and well led in the coaching staff by Pubuddasa Nayaka. This time it's Charita Salanka anticipating the quicker delivery, and he made sure that the pull shot went in front of square, not towards mid-wicket for yet another boundary.
There's a lot of pressure on this man coming into the tournament. Hadn't quite excelled in the LPL as yet, but this year's been different. There's been a few big scores. No one there. Formal.
And that's a risk you take as a quick bowler, having third man in the circle to a left-hander coming round the wicket, creating the angle. Lizard Williams, he can be slippery. 138 clicks, and deliberately Charita Salanka opened the face of the bat, using the pace to his advantage. With the two fielders outside the...
Oh, Williams. He might be expensive, but he knows how to take wickets.
That's much better by Lizard Williams, bowling stump to stumps, and he's certainly pumped up to the occasion. Back on the length with pace. And Charita Salanka usually very good with a shot picking over mid-wicket. Not this occasion. Off his pads. Into the stumps as Lizard Williams right throughout the competition. He's been good.
No, disappears through cover.
Little too fuller by Lizard. He's about 8 inches short in my opinion with a slip in place. The way that Chami Karunaratne has been batting right throughout the competition, that was in the arc. Bowled with pace and went with pace. Slipped is
No, he hasn't middled it. Williams has another one. Williams has another one, and he's got some breathing space now at the top of the wicket-taking table.
It's the big fish. Sam Harper has been batting like a dream. Mid-on, mid-off in the circle. Sam Harper would have hoped something full to go downtown. It was a back-of-the-length delivery. Easy catch to mid-on, was back-pedaling. Always in control, Chamindra Wickramasinghe. And a massive wicket for the Jaffna Kings. Looked like for a side before Charita Salanka got out.
Runs.
This is good. Finally, Vilalage pitched the ball up to the left-hander, and that was more than enough for him to pounce on that opportunity and found an elusive boundary here.
First one after 3 overs, and he's done well. Over-pitched and helped along the way.
As he edged it, they are confident, and so is the umpire. And that is a big wicket. Bowled with the wrist on that occasion, Vilalage, and got the result.
Oh, he continues to pick up wickets, Vilalage. He has been outstanding for Jaffna with the ball. And he gets yet another breakthrough in this game. Looking to cut that away and just managing an edge. Arachige, who has been in form, unfortunately finds that faintest of edges. Is really good work behind the stumps as well. Mishara does well, and that's...
This is good. This is very good from Karunaratne. 100 on the board in the 10th over.
Gonna need a few more of those. But this is gonna help. 306 tournament sixes. And it's been absolutely clubbed this. That weight on the back foot, wanted to make sure he got nice and under it. And it's been dispatched for 6. Quite the elevation and the distance on this one.
And he was itching for a big one. Another one. Back-to-back 6s.
That's going to help. And it's also pressure on Madhushanka. 12 runs off the first 2 deliveries. You need to be able to do this. You have to be able to put pressure back on the bowlers. This time he goes up and over. Gets it nice and fine as well. He's just used the pace off the delivery.
Lines and lengths. Oh, that is a good hit. That is a good hit. And that's Shanaka for you. His ability and talent.
Not afraid to give it flight again. It's pretty slow as well, but Shanaka's done so well to watch this all the way to the end. He's not been deceived by that flight. He's picked it up nice and in front of him as well. And he slog swept this for 6 more.
Oh, a bit of turn. And he'll earn a boundary. It was scratchy, but fruitful.
Do those two know there's a lion behind him?
Picked it way outside the off stump and into the gap.
Good way to start the over. Shakib's been expensive. 21 runs off his 1.1 deliveries so far. He is excellent at the shot. Gets nice and forward again. See his head position is
a boundary here. Cuts it into the gap, 4.
Inconsistent this, Shakib Al Hasan. He has not been as accurate as he needs to be. He's not been in control of where he's pitching the ball. Short, wide. Thank you very much. I'm going to help myself with another boundary on this. Karunaratne deep in his crease, gets it past the fielder as well. Turning out to be a good over in the end.
And straight away, 6 of the first ball. What a start to the over. Good evening, Parviz Maharu.
Very good evening, Roshan. And what a start to the over by skipper Dasun Shanaka. That was in the slot. That was easy pickings for Dasun. Middle of the bat. Went a long way. Now I just have this feeling this over is going to be a massive one for God and a half.
Goes wide and he goes over cover. Couple of bouncers for Praveen Matthew round the wicket, angling it wide. And Dasun Shanaka has got 10 of the first 2.
The quicker you bowl against Dasun Shanaka as a spinner, there's a high chance that you will be going the distance. Nowhere near the middle of the bat, all 3 fielders behind square in the offside in the 30-yard. It's almost like a freebie. Going to go over the wicket to the right-hander.
Sweep and 6. It's raining. It is starting to rain 6s and 4s. Looking a bit ominous, I'll tell you, for Jaffna.
A poor delivery by Shakib Al Hasan. There's 5 fielders in the offside and he fires it down the leg side. Arm delivery, using the pace to his advantage, Dasun. A pitch which is skidding on to the bat. That went.
Oh, taken! Bhanuka Rajapaksa, the catcher. And will this be the match as far as Jaffna are concerned?
A Kamadi man, it's the skipper. Needed something special, and the skipper has provided with a brilliant catch. Never easy. When you're diving to his left, that's not his natural side. That was a superb catch.
Out of the tournament. Big! It's gone into the crowd. 6. They need a few of those. Can Nawaz provide it?
Poor delivery in the slot. The slow delivery has to be either way too full. Batsman can't get underneath, but in the slot, Mohammad Nawaz loving the long on mid-wicket area. That was a freebie. 84-meter hit. Got to be a little more shorter. Ball into.
Oh, he's skied it. Has he got enough? Bhanuka Rajapaksa takes a second. Fabulous catch. Didn't bat. Lost the toss. But he's picked up two brilliant catches, the captain.
He hasn't contributed with the bat, but how about his fielding skills? He's been absolutely brilliant this afternoon. What a catch once again. Judged it to perfection, but how about this young fast bowler? He's been very impressive. Be it the new ball or when he's bowling with the older ball, mightily effective. A great catch to get rid of danger man Mohammad Nawaz. He goes for 10.
Where's the star? Lahiru Dara. That's for hit hard by Ratnayaka. Ends the 17th. 100.
Tried a slow delivery. That didn't work. Worked for the batter. Tonked it. Got a 6 for it.
More sixes hit in an LPL.
Total is insurmountable.
Flat, hard, mid-on. Takes a well-gut catch.
You cannot keep him away from action. Judged it to perfection. Showed the know-how of his surrounding. Slow delivery. This time around worked for the left-arm fast bowler. Yeah. He knew where the boundary triangle was.
Ratnayaka goes for wicket.
Yeah, Russell, where Jaffna made a huge difference as a boundary being scored. They made use of the power plays with the bat and the ball. They have scored runs at a brisk pace while batting and picked up wicket with the new ball. And that's where they have...
Got enough, has he? Should be safe, but no boundary. Good work in the deep. Oh, not quite. Tamindu Wickramasinghe did really well to get to it. Didn't knock it back hard enough. Well, they're still looking for boundaries. 27 and over means you need a 6 in there somewhere. That's 4. No one chases, no one bothers. Still way short. 38 required off the last over. Goal
difference. High in the air. And it's a 6.
Good hit from Columbagate. That was short. Villalagate thinking he might come at him, bowled it a lot slower. something he's done really well. Rather than firing it in, the last 2-3 games I've noticed that they've taken more pace off it. There we go, slows it down, but he gets hold of it. Colombo again. Back-to-back sixes.
Even he was given this kind of a treatment when he was bowling and giving them the taste of them.
464. That's what they've made. 2 more deliveries to go. Now, this is the qualifier. Qualifier 1, remember. So, Jaffna Kings will make their way into the final to be played on Saturday, 8th of August. The Gallants, well, they'll have to go into qualifier 2. And probably, or rather, they'll have to take on the winner of the match that's going to be played later on today. Caps versus the Royals.
Yeah, he's a reluctant bowler at the moment, not willing to pitch the ball up, and that's why he's been taken for plenty in this over. Come on, Bilal again. Faster one, running away, but Nafay holds it back.
Rajapaksa has led the team well, but 242. I mean, every day of the week, 8 days of the week, Amir, you expect to defend it, and the Kings have done just that. They were tested, though. We never gave Galle much of a chance, but they've come pretty much close to that target. But till about the 14th over, we just did not know which way this game's gonna go. They got another chance. They're still alive.
Well, let me tell you.